those right there, you saw how heavy clay that is, black, and then you get back down to that side, nice fluffy dirt soil, and then you got up on top, heavy clay up there, sand. So that's just the way it goes around here. Especially the way it is in there, huh?
So we just finished digging about 50 holes for trees. Last time, if you remember, it took 2 days with the backhoe, full days, to dig 40 holes, and we just did this in about an hour and a half. It looks like some giant demented rodent has been on the property. Anyway, that certainly was a huge time saver. Now, there are a couple things to think about when you're digging with the auger versus the backhoe. One of the things is you'll see here on the auger holes, it made a smooth side on the hole itself, because when the auger dipped in, it scrapes the side and you can get what's called glazing. You can already see that this is starting to glaze over. What that does, believe it or not, is that inhibits root growth through that glazing wall. It's not a problem, but you have to break it up a little bit. So in this case what we do is we take a shovel and we make marks on the side, and it seems like it's not a whole lot, not a depth there, but you're breaking through that glazing on that wall, and that little amount of, getting through the side of this allows the roots to get through. So, and unfortunately it's a little bit of a pain to do this with, all the holes, but I'll tell you what, if you could dig all these holes in an hour and a half and you have to deglaze them with your shovel versus 2 days with a backhoe, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good trade-off. And you remember with the backhoe kind of ripped the soil apart, so you didn't really have a glazing problem. So that's one of the benefits of a backhoe. But remember, we had a little itty-bitty one, and if you're going to do this with a backhoe, which actually is the best way to do it, is with a backhoe, but make sure you have a big bucket to scoop stuff out. So anyway, let's just continue this deglazing of the sides. Fill the hole in. This right here, Jimmy said, is really good soil. This soil right here, you can see the consistency of it. It's a lot coarser. There's more, it looks like more sand in it, sandy loam. That is good soil for roots to grow in. It's different than the other stuff over here, which you can see is like a really heavy clay soil. See how that really sticks together? That it's like a clay, it doesn't crumble. That's hard for water to penetrate, hard for roots to penetrate. But this soil, this soil is really soily. Check that out. It's a really soily soil as compared to, it's a clay that's super heavy. It's like a heavy, hard Play-Doh. You can actually ball it up in a little ball there and throw it at someone like a big dirt rock snowball. But anyhow, that's the big difference between the two soils that we find here. Now, do we really have a choice? Not really. You got to plant where your orchard's going to be planted. So, but you do want to, if you have a favorite tree, you definitely want to plant it over in this soil here. This is probably a super tasty peach tree we'll plant over here. So that's it, pretty much. So it looks like when it's filled in. And you can see this is kind of slow going, but it's actually kind of therapeutic. I'd rather be out here than the gym. This is a better workout, I think. I like this a lot better.